Thank you so much. Firstly, would like to thank whoever picked those photos because that's sabotage 101. Awful. I'm glad that my eyebrow game has become a little bit stronger since the inclusion of playing netball, but I am just so blessed. I think every day that I wake up and I get to, wake up at a time that's not 6 a.m, generally. Thanks, Julie, for the 10 a.m. starts. And go and train with my mates. Generally after we go and have coffee and chill out for the rest of the day. And I always say to young girls that often ask me, what's the best part about being an elite athlete? And I just say it's being able to do what you love every day. And I'm fortunate to be given that opportunity to do that. To do it as a 16-year-old, I was well out of my depth. Julie Fitzgerald saw something special in me, and I can't thank you enough for, I guess, backing me. I think I was at a stage in my junior career where people probably thought that I couldn't make it, and you saw a shining light, so I thank you so much for persisting with me. And I'm just lucky to have played under one association for my career, to play under Netball New South Wales, who I know when I spoke to Carolyn, when I told her that I was retiring, I said to her that I can't thank her enough for developing me as a leader, challenging me. I think we've got a very respectful relationship, but I poke the bear sometimes. People that know me, they know I like to poke a few bears. But that's to challenge the sport and to challenge the team and to challenge everyone to be better and to understand why we do the things that we do. And I think I can't thank you enough for the relationship that we've had. I know that has transferred into my business life as a businesswoman, and what a great role model to have. So thank you. To my beautiful family that are all here tonight, to my amazing mum and dad who I guess put up with me from a very young age. I know I was a bull at a gate, as Dad used to say, constantly. But to put up with me, but also to drive me everywhere. Like Jules said, I was a 16-year-old. I didn't have my licence yet. Mum used to drive me out to training, spend 3 hours there watching me train, and then drive all the way back. And probably the most testing part of our relationship between Mum and I was when I got my manual licence. She wouldn't allow me to get my automatic licence. I had to get my manual. And I was in a little Mazda 121, a little bubble thing, stalling the whole way out to Homebush on King George's Road. And she was still very patient with me. So thank you, Mum and Dad, for being amazing. I have my older sister and her husband, Chris, here. Thank you for always supporting me. I think, as a family, there's 4 of us in our family, and sometimes they get pushed to the side to make sure that Mum and Dad and everyone's at my game, and never once has there been jealousy, and I can't thank you enough, Loz, for that. To my in-laws that are here and who can't be here, so Stephen, if you're watching at home, hello. Again, just another great support network that I've had in my career, and I can't thank you enough. My beautiful friends in Rob and Cheryl, I call you Auntie Cheryl, but you're still a great mate of mine, and I'm so glad that you're here tonight. And my beautiful husband, who puts up with a lot. It's not easy, I would say. I like to train really hard, and I'll push his buttons to train really hard, but I like to party just as hard. And he's very graceful with that and very supportive of my career, and I definitely wouldn't be the person or the player that I am without you, so thank you and I love you. And I know I haven't really spoke on the Giants tonight, but I mentioned Netball New South Wales, but you guys have given me a whole new lease of life and have shown me a different way of running an organisation and a different way of supporting your players, and I can't thank you enough for your support. I know Dave can't be here tonight, but I'll make sure I call him and let him know that too. And just I've got some individual sponsors that have really stuck with me, and especially the last few years, I've had ASICS Australia who have been an ambassador. I've been an ambassador for them for so many years, and I can't thank them enough for giving me endless amount of shoes. I go through a few. To Nissan, I know Ben Hamilton's here tonight, but thank you for all your support. And to FDC that have helped me create a great relationship with Northrop, who's an engineering company and I absolutely love. I'm not too sure if they're here tonight, but just another great sponsor of mine. And I just can't thank them enough. And lastly, to the girls, I think that's the one thing I'm going to miss the most is when pre-season starts, although I don't want to be running out on the court anymore, I will miss the coffee chats. I'll miss being humiliated by Sam Smith retweeting a dance move I should never do at the age of 33. But those are the things I'm going to miss the most. And I know one of the girls said to me the other day, what are we going to do without you? And I'm like, you're not going to get rid of me that easily. I'll be around and I'll be cheering no matter what. And I know my exit meeting that I had with Jules is, I kept saying in all of our reviews, it's like, and when we do this next year, and when we do this next year, and I'm like, but that's because I'm part of the family and I'm not going anywhere and I'm always going to be supporting the Orange, and it's always going to be a huge part of my heart. So thank you so much to everyone that had a huge part of my career, and thanks for having me.